sure if I'm ever not gonna be scared on the mountain. It changed everything. Where it started. I was competing from when I was 12 until I was 20. To compete, to use that part of the brain is for me very calming. But I'm not sure if I'm a born winner. In the end of my mogul skiing career, I was doing so much to stay on the Europa Cup team. And then I didn't qualify for the team. I wasn't used to failure. Rejection is something you really need to learn how to handle. It made me really, really angry. So angry that I stopped skiing for 5 years. So when I came down to Ingeberg, I still had this idea that I couldn't ski. I didn't even bring skis. I mean, I was supposed to be here for a month, just to work. But then when I found freeriding and this new kind of world opened up for me, and we're like, yeah, I'm just gonna take a little run. Maybe I'll try it out. And now it's 8 years. So before the accident, I had never really understood the whole concept of Mother Nature is in charge and you're just nobody in her presence. And then after the accident, I realized that you're never safe on any spot of the mountain. So that day, it was a beautiful day, like 50 centimeters of new snow. The sun just hit this little face and we started booting up. Yeah, so we just... Shit, I thought I was fine. Jesus. Jesus, I really thought I was good. I'm not super comfortable here, but it's like, but I know, shit, really? There was like no time to do anything. We just heard this boom sound, which is the worst sound you can hear when you're out on the mountain. It's like the rug gets pulled from under your feet. It was black. It's like cement. There's no... Yeah, that was a... You just can't move. I could hear that someone was screaming like really, really, really loud. And then I realized like after a little while that it's me screaming. So then I was like, okay, you're gonna faint. You're not even gonna notice when you die. It was so weird. It was a totally out-of-body experience. I heard them walking above me and talking, and then the probe in the boot. I knew that they knew where I were. Everything's gonna be fine. I didn't realize how much it had affected me psychologically until maybe half a year later. The post-traumatic stress disorder that I kind of developed was that I thought that I was gonna die, like all the time. First I had to go to a psychologist for 1 year to get rid of the panic attacks.
Why was it not an option and stuff? What was?
Never occurred to me.
Never occurred to you?
That I would not then I would stop skiing, no.
Just because you didn't want to...
No, but why would I want to quit skiing? That's bizarre. That's just bizarre.
I mean, I think a lot of people probably would have done after your experience, though.
Yeah, well, I kind of realized that afterwards when I was having such a fucking bad time and I didn't even like the skiing. In a ski town, you have these days when it's gonna be blue sky and a lot of new powder. I was just crying myself through those. Luckily, no one sees you cry under the goggles. It was too stressful for me. I would have anxiety like the day before. I would be so embarrassed to say like, no, I can't. So then I went up with the dog and did like super chill stuff, no exposure. Dropping in. No problems, nothing. Then when people would ask me like, yeah, I see you have ski clothes, like, were you up? And I was like, yeah, I was up with my dog, you know, it was my day with the dog. I needed to take the dog out. So, yeah. I was skiing and I was happy. It was more like a who's gonna win situation. Is the fear gonna win or am I gonna win? I had to choose, like, do I want to learn about this and actually make my own decisions when I'm out there? Or do I want to quit? 3, 2, 1, dropping in. When we go back to the mogul skiing, I never want to have that feeling again, that I quit because of jealousy or anger or fear. So here I knew that the fear was getting the most of me and I just couldn't let it win. Maybe I'm a winner after all.